research university because have many university to pick, and I learned that at the transfer center they require the GPA like 3.0 requirement for transfers. I went to see my career counselor last week. It is hopeful. First of all, I think like, oh, I just go forward for my major like business managers. But then she encouraged me to do more research before I go. Which business manager, what certain a major I really want. So that's why I'm discovering my own self-interest. Also, we have a library that have many available books that we can do the research online. We can research on those books, like the last time we showed the video. And one more, the multidisciplinary. Yeah, I can say that one, sorry. It's a student success center. If you have a problem and you need help, just go there. They are available, like have tutor. They help you. Some like the last class that I have done, I do my DLA. That the class required that's earn 5 points each. So that's a really helpful. If you stuck, you're confusing, they help a lot. So I encourage all of us and LBCC, we should use those as the benefit. The next one, like a computer lab, we can print it out all the document, all the class work. They all have the Microsoft and Adobe software available for us to do the research. And Academic Success Center provide the student group sessions of students enrolled in the history to meet difficult school. So help students all background and skill level to improve their understand of difficult school. So get extra help to get good grade. And some of the disadvantage depend on the personal issues, but do it or not, it's up to you.
All right, so financial, obviously everyone's had to deal with a lot of this stuff. How many of you have actually signed up for FAFSA, Pell Grant, anything like that? Okay, so essentially the benefit obviously here is going to be free money, like for your school. I know it gets expensive every year, but these resources are available for you, and especially down at the Financial Aid Center, they'll help you take advantage of all this for you, and help you filling out all those forms, which are ridiculous at times, but they're there to help you double check it, make sure it actually is going to work for you, as well as who's applied to FAFSA and gotten no help from it. Exactly, I'm also one of those as well. Do you guys know about the fee waiver that we have here as well? Yeah. Okay, so a fee waiver basically, say for instance, I've done this before. I've gone and applied for a FAFSA and they basically are like, sorry, you don't qualify for any help. But, afterwards too, they're like, oh, but you also get approved for like $9,500 in student loans, which I do not want. A fee waiver, what you can do is you can go in there, show them that you did not get any help from financial aid. And they will actually waive your fee, which basically is your tuition for all of your classes. So you still might have to pay for books, but all of your tuition costs gone. And like, how many people are actually utilize that? Nobody. I mean, there is a small few that are going to do it, but these are the things that we do have here that are going to help you succeed, or at least ease a little bit of your burden to be more successful in college. We can go to the next one actually. The scholarships. Who here has applied for scholarships? Okay, do you understand how many scholarships are out there that are become untapped? And again, that's more free money for you guys to use. Especially with scholarships too, they're going to be giving you some way of being able to take advantage of that. You can use it for school, you can even use it towards just like rent. Like anything that's going to help you have less stress to focus more on your school. And the other thing that's too is, easiest place to go to is the scholarship search website. You just go there, it has it for multiple things. You're a veteran, they have plenty of stuff for veterans on that scholarship website. Right?
I'm not allowed to double dip though.
Oh, you're not allowed to double dip? Okay. Well, regardless, we have parents in here as well. You can go in there and they actually have it for if you have kids that are under age of 13. You can apply for stuff like that you could easily help you out with scholarships. And they range anywhere from like as much as, you know, 100, 200 bucks all the way up to 1,000 or more. How much, like $1,000 would easily cover your semester, like done, depending on how many units obviously you're taking. And the other thing that's cool about a lot of this financial aid stuff is it's good for 6 years. All right, so even if you are taking a little bit longer to complete your college career, it's there for you, as well as they'll also be there for 1.5 times the amount of your degree. So like, let's say if it's 60 units here that you need to complete, that financial aid will fund you for up to 90 units. Again, this is just more stuff that's available here that, you know, it's talked about, but how many people are actually using it? And then the last one I think I'm gonna go over, oh yeah, I really wanted to mention too, with the scholarships, if you do look for it, just be careful about scams. That's probably the biggest disadvantage about it. And what I mean by that is there are programs out there that are gonna ask you, like, if you pay us a certain amount of money, we'll find scholarships for you. Don't do that, that's all scams. Like, completely avoid that. And go to the next one. This is just a list thing. You can actually see this on our Long Beach community website. It's EOPS. I can't even speak for this one here. It's Extended Opportunity Program Services. Again, it's just more for anyone with any type of disability, social, economic, language, anything that's gonna be a hindrance to your success in college, they're gonna be there to help for it. You know, even if it comes down to like, you know, private tutoring, getting assistance with your books, you can qualify to get up to like 2 of your books completely borrowed, no cost, and you could use it. I mean, that would save me like $100, $200, depending on which class that you're taking. Like my psychology book was $130, and that's used. And this is stuff, again, resources that are available here to save you money and be more successful in college. You can go on the next one then.
So in conclusion, there are a lot of stuff available to us. We just have to make sure that we're looking for them. It's not just, oh, put this in front of me and I'll do it. It's not high school anymore. You're on your own, it's college. You have to get used to being on your own from this point forward. You have to look for stuff.
It's college, not daycare.
No one's gonna hand you stuff. No one's gonna take you by the hand and drag you along. You can't. It's you're on your own now. So yeah.
You know, to be honest, it's a very big change for Habitat.
It is a big change, but I mean,
Gotta grow up sometime, dude.
you can't stay in Neverland. So this is a quote we found. So it says, "Everyone believes the world's greatest lie," says the mysterious old man. "What is the world's greatest lie?" the little boy asks. The old man replies, "It is this, that at a certain point in our lives we lose control of what's happening to us, and our lives become controlled by fate. That's the world's greatest lie."
That book is awesome, by the way.
And then obviously, do or do not, there is no try. I mean, you guys have heard this, and basically going off of what she said here, like, the main disadvantage, obviously, we're providing with all the advantages for taking these resources to make you successful in college, but it really comes down to your personal responsibility. And the disadvantage is obviously taking the time to go out and utilize all these resources. So they're there for you. I know that they're not advertised as much as you would like them to be, and I know that sometimes jumping through a lot of those hoops are annoying, like let's say with the counseling. Like you guys mentioned a lot of issues that you've had with counseling. So those are some of the disadvantages you are going to come across, but the resources are here to help you succeed in college.
Any questions?
I found all this really helpful, to be honest with Chase. Well, like, you know, like a fresh student at high school, like, I didn't really know there's that many programs and, like, out there that really helps the students, you know, and like you guys said,